What's going on, all you do-gooders and go-getters out there? Welcome back to another episode of The Job of Being with your boy Infamous. And lo and behold, today we have our first in-person female guest. I'm not even going to tell them who you are. You can tell me yourself. Go on, tell them who you are. Tell them what you do.
Hello, I am Natasha from Nails By Nash. Pleased to be here today.
Oh. After I sip some of that Henny for those of y'all who is listening and not watching, Natashaleigh, Nails by Nash. Okay, so all right, so for all my fans and followers and all that such, she does fantastic nail work, or whatever you want to call it, nail teching, nail technology,
nail artistry.
Nail artistry?
Yeah.
Okay, so all right, so let everybody know. How did you stumble on that? How did nails come into your field of vision, or has it been something that you've been doing for a long time already?
Okay, honestly, so this derives from a very long time ago, since I was a little girl, probably since about 4 years old.
4?
I have been into nails. Every single time that my mom went to a grocery store, CVS, or local pharmacy, I would I want this nail polish, I want that nail polish. I would go home, do my nails the next day, and taking it off and putting up doing a different color and doing dots, and I was always into nails. It was I don't know, I feel like it's my true passion.
Alright, so time out. Pause. So me and her, we've been cool for a minute. We've been cool for a while. And I'm kind of hurt now. Kind of feel a little disrespected.
He never knew this.
I don't know that origin story. What do you mean? But last I knew, it was you just started doing nails because you just wanted to do nails and it was fire. But there's a whole 4-year-old backstory. That's fucked up. You can't tell me this shit anyway. Okay, so you started your own business now.
Yes, I'm in the process of making it into an establishment.
Making it into establishment. Make sure you talk
turning it into an
to the
establishment.
mic. There you go.
Right now I do nails at home, but it's been quite a process. I have done a lot of things to get here. I technically have only done nails for less than a year.
Officially, on clients and shit?
Officially, on a steady basis. I'm sitting on the left.
Oh, let her know, Java Bean fams. Is the word here. Is the word.
Okay, so
hold up.
Other than the fact that I like doing nails since I was very young, I never really did. I only did my own. I went to school, did everything as a child should be doing growing up. When I was in middle school, it's when I actually started learning how to use the nail polish with a little skinny striping brush, and I was doing little flowered designs.
Isn't that all nail polish?
No.
With the little stripy brush?
No.
What?
No.
Listen,
no.
I don't get my nails done.
It's okay. So
listen, I remember one time. Hold on. I remember one time. My mom actually kicked my ass. I actually painted my nails red because I just wanted. I was curious. I don't fucking remember. I was old enough to use the stripey brush, and so I painted my nails red. And my mom was like, "Who painted your nails?" I was like, "Mom, I didn't got my ass whooped." But there's other nail polish that's not the stripey brush.
I don't think you know what you're talking about. So
probably not.
All nail polishes, of course, come with a handle and a brush that comes in with it.
Right.
What I mean by a striping brush is made for nail art and detail.
Oh.
So you can buy skinny bottles of nail polishes, and when you unscrew it, it's literally a little, a thin strand of brush.
So it's almost so for an example, I
should have brought my materials.
You should have. We could have been showing a showcase.
Pause, let me go get them.
No. But What the fuck was I about to say? See, I missed the word. I missed the word here. I was about to say, oh yeah. So is it kind of like, because you guys know I tried painting and shit. You saw some of my paintings hanging up on the walls. They're not there now, but they were at one point. They weren't the best. But so from an artist standpoint, detailing brush. Mm-hmm. So is that pretty much what you're saying?
Basically.
But for nails. Yeah. So it obviously is a lot smaller.
Very, very fine.
Oh,
very, very
so
fine.
Striping, and you started using these at what age?
That was in middle school.
Middle school.
So I was actually 10 in 6th grade because I started school when I was younger. I lived in Puerto Rico, and so I was always in school with people that were older than me. So I didn't start learning how to do any kind of nail art until I was 11, and I was in 7th grade.
Okay.
And I would just like practice on myself and, practice on my friends because I was already into trying to get my own acrylics, even though my mom wasn't having it. But
wait, at what age?
11.
No, absolutely not.
I was still able to like paint my hands with polish, just like I always did growing up my entire life. And I'm like, oh, well, this is something new I can try. And then I would try it, like on my friends. By the time I got to high school, I was buying little Kiss.
You was buying who?
I was buying Kiss.
What is that?
So it is a acrylic nail kit that you can buy at Walmart, online.
Oh, it's a brand.
It is, yes. It's a brand. It is very easily accessible for anyone who wants to learn or try to do their own nails.
Okay, you know what? I'm glad you brought that up. Can I cut in for a second?
Yes.
For those, because I'm pretty sure most of my viewers are male.
Okay.
And then most of my guests, obviously, are male, seeing that you're the first female.
Right.
What information or insight would you give to men to keep their nails looking all nice and healthy without having to, do nail polish? Because there's more to doing nails than just fancy designs, right?
I mean, most men aren't inclined on to giving themselves manicures, so unlike not you.
I'm about to say, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, but I keep my nails healthy.
Most men aren't inclined to, let me get off of work and go home, and instead of drinking a beer, let me go cut my cuticles and
listen. Check this out. I look at it like this.
File my nails down.
Hold on. I look at it, but think about it. I do that shit, and I'm very straight.
But you're one of a kind.
I like women, I'm very straight. But if you think about it from this perspective, from men, you guys think about it from this perspective. Say you go to like kiss on your shorty or something like that, or you're trying to schmooze a new chick, and then you go to extend your hand and grab her hand, and you got monstrous, dirty, disgusting looking nails, bro. She's gonna look at you twisted. Am I bugging though?
No, you're not bugging. My point is that most men aren't inclined to do it themselves. So back to your question is, I suggest that you get a regular manicure if that is what if you're worried about your appearance, or if you care about yourself in general, you should do it. After you get manicures, you should just buy cuticle oils. I personally sell them myself when I do my nail services, because I know there are clients that come that they have problems with nail biting.
What does it do?
And it replenishes your skin, and it just basically strengthens your nails.
The cuticle oil?
In general, yes.
So
it keeps damage and breakage. It keeps them not looking crusty. You don't want the crusty man touching your face. But it's the simple things. Put lotion on regularly.
Lotion helps your nails?
Your hands.
Oh, okay.
Your hands your nails are attached to your hands, so it all correlates together.
Okay. I mean, it's kind of obvious.
It's part of personal hygiene that women are more, inclined
some
women. Most, some, yeah, are more inclined to like keep up with, because of their, we're women and we have to appear a certain way in society. Or
insecurities.
It is society that tells us we have to do these things.
Insecurities.
But you shouldn't have to lead on society. You should lead on what you feel about yourself. And in general, like, yeah,
Okay.
Let's say you go to an interview and you shake someone's hand. You want
them to thank you. Exactly. Even if it's a guy.
Right, even if
make
it's
sure
a guy,
your hands don't look disgusting, bro.
You want to be able to seem presentable, clean. You know, you carry yourself well.
And if you don't want to do it yourself.
Because I know that there are sometimes when you go to an interview and they ask you, so what part of your life is the most organized? Like, people are like, his car is trashy and my room is whoa, you know, but most people are always about their appearance and how they look, and more than most of the time when you go to an interview, they go off what they see, not what they know about you, because they don't know anything about you.
They can read you just based off of what you're dressed in.
Right. So if you show a really great appearance when it comes to your hair. And
was that a shot at me just now?
Yes.
That was a shot at me?
Your hair, your face.
Thanks for pointing it out.
Make sure you do your makeup nice. You don't always have to. Some people just don't need to wear makeup. Like, God bless you. Like,
first of all, I don't think you need to wear makeup.
But, there are still women out there that put on makeup when they don't need it just because they want to nail an interview. And sometimes when you do too much, you're doing too much.
Well, you said something about society. It's funny that you brought that up. You said society. It's pretty much what society demands from women, right? Yeah,
or how we're basically raised or grown up to believe because of society.
Why do you think that is? I don't know either. I look at it like this. Here's my outtake. Outtake input. Here's my take on it. Here's my take on it. Listen to my input. Okay. Yeah. Right. There we go. I believe it like this. Girls have this overwhelming feeling that they need to appear like their idols. Yes. So to speak. And most of these idols, okay, so like Beyonce and, whatever. You get what I'm saying? Most of these idols who are just the fancy nails all done and just in blah, 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 always showing their booties and all that other stuff. I feel like women are starting to, this is just my idea, I could be wrong, are starting to try to adapt what their idols are doing because they feel like that's how they get approval. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Or like that's what attracts men.
Any recognition.
Right.
You're like, oh my God, he's not gonna like me unless I do this, or
but then
they're not gonna hire me unless I look like that.
Right. But then on the flip side, there's some realness to it because as men, we're starting to only look for that.
Why?
Where's the solution? Well, here's why. I feel like it's why is because it's what we've grown to know.
And the same goes for women. Men have expectations because of society, and then women have expectations to look a certain way because of society.
So how about we just all say fuck society
for the men.
and do what we want? Fuck society. Society seems to be running everybody's life.
How many times do you constantly see posts about men who brag about, I want to see your stretch marks. I want to see how you look like when you wake up in the morning with no makeup. There are still people out there
that's me.
Are not right.
Oh.
There are people still out there that are not. What's the word that I'm looking for?
Like that?
They're just not like that.
They're not built that way anymore.
They're not like that.
But hold on, they
don't conform.
They are. It's actually starting to become more.
They don't conform to the view of society. They basically have, there are people like us that still have our own beliefs of how we should feel and act and be
and look
and
present yourself. Right.
It's not trying to be a supermodel on a magazine. Like. I'm far from that, and I care about my fucking nails. Like
Nails by Nash.
When I'm having a bad day, I go get my nails done. Like there are days I don't do my own nails. So like my shout out Halia. I still get my pedicures.
I don't know who Halia is.
She's my nail tech.
Oh, okay. Wait. Pause.
Shout out.
Nail techs have nail techs?
Yes.
Is it hard to do your own nails? Sorry, we'll answer that question in a second. Continue.
Shout out to Halia. She has been my nail tech for years. That I don't even know how long, girl, but It's been years.
Tag her in it.
And
you gotta give me her info.
From the point she was at Nail Tricks in the mall, like she was the only person that I went to. I would sit down for an hour, wait for her if I had to. I would go shop and come back. Like, okay. Like, you know.
Okay.
I'm at the mall.
Back to my question.
But
is it hard to do your own nails?
It is. It is. It takes time. Okay, for all the things that go on in our heads to the amount of artistry that we can create and looks and colors, like, you think that you coming to me telling me that you don't know what design you want done and you're asking me to freestyle? I love to freestyle, but most people can't afford it.
wait, freestyle costs more?
Yeah, because if you ask me to freestyle, I'm free range. I'm gonna go all out because the people that come to me are the ones that are helping me grow. The people that are come to me are the ones that are adding to my portfolio, which is through my Instagram. So the more that I can show off, the more that I can do, the more that I can show off, and the more that others can know that I can do it.
Okay, so but doing your own nails is just challenging. Doing my own nails
is challenging because I don't like pink like that. I don't wear pink other than today, right? You know?
She lying. Pink's her swag.
Like, it's not this kind of pink. This is more like a mauve. But yeah, it takes time. When I do my own nails, I sculpt them with forms. I don't use tips because doing my own nails is also practice for myself.
Okay.
In order to know what I'm doing and how long it's going to take for me to do it on you and how much to charge because, you know, in the nail industry, everything costs for me to replace.
In any industry, to be honest with you.
Well, when it comes to a barbershop. But when it comes, let's say when it comes to a barbershop and you got your clippers and you got your blade and you got the necessities, you can do as many haircuts with the same clipper and like it's all profit.
Well, hold on. You still got to buy all the cleaning solution and the barber side.
But it lasts. I have barber side too.
Wait, you use Barbicide for nails?
Of course.
What is
you have to use Barbicide to disinfect the brushes that people use to clean their hands when I ask them to go wash their hands before
okay. Polish. So Barbicide isn't just for barbers.
Barbicide also sanitizes and disinfects my metal implements, in which I do prior to putting it in my sanitation system, which I do before every single client that comes to me.
Stay sanitized. Stay sanitized.
Stay sanitized. I also use...
you should get a plaque that says stay sanitized.
But back to the question. Yes, it's hard to do my own nails sometimes. I don't mind it. But when I do mind it, for instance, like if I'm going to a music festival and I don't feel like I have time to do them because I have clients and at the end of my day, I'm tired. I just want to chill and relax and watch a movie. Then that's my day. So I would hit up my friend, Halia, and I'm like, hey, can you do my nails? And she will do them. I regularly still go to her to get my pedicures done. I don't like doing my own feet. I break my back enough as it is doing people's nails. The last thing I want to do is be bent over for 30 plus minutes doing my own toes. So yes, I have a nail tech.
Okay. Well, that was a very extensive answer to nail teching.
Yeah. Not only that, doing my right hand with my opposite dominant hand is extremely difficult. And over time, I have been getting better. But kid you not, it takes me a long time
to do it. Oh, duh, yeah, it's your hand that you're shit with.
Yes.
Your shit hand. Okay. So, all right. Well, that's a little insight on nails if anybody's looking at nails. But I got a question for you, Nash.
Yes.
And it's not to drag anything too deep, just give me your shallow, just generalized answer. Success. Would you know what? No. Yes. Would you call yourself successful? And if so, why? And then I have a rebuttal to your answer, because I think I already know what your answer is, and I'm going to rebuttal it. So, go on.
As far as being successful, I'm not where I want to be.
Right.
But I'm getting close every single day.
So what is your definition of success?
It's... delete this shit.
Delete nothing. Fans, let her know. We don't delete shit. No. Your definition of success.
Okay, so
for just yourself.
It doesn't have to be difficult. Success is, for instance, how I basically started off by saying I've been into nails since I was like 4 years old. Mm-hmm. Okay, I could have had other opportunities that I didn't see as an opportunity, and I didn't take it.
Like, what do you mean other opportunities for nails?
I doubted myself. I doubted my potential I doubted how far I could go with what I could do at the time. And that's why I didn't start it sooner.
I mean, that's something we all do.
Yes. And my message here is basically saying that we have so many resources nowadays that we can do anything we want to do if you put your mind to it. If it's something that you're passionate about, do it. It doesn't matter if it's little. When I first started, I started with a fucking picnic beer pong table in my house. Like,
wait.
I did.
Again. Information I don't know.
He didn't know.
What the fuck is going on?
I made do with what I had.
Okay,
you know,
so you built your own success, so to speak.
Like
I look at
you
know what? I would say you're successful. Here's why. I would say you are, and the reason why I would say that is because of 3 things that you guys already know. You don't watch the podcast. 1, I'm gonna tell you in question form. Do you love what you're doing?
Absolutely.
Does it make you happy when you do it?
It does.
And are you doing it solely for the money?
No.
Then you succeeded. The fuck you mean? As long as you love what you're doing. I'm gonna repeat this to you guys, but I'm gonna do this for her. As long as you love what you're doing and you're doing it because it's what you love and it's not just because of money. Obviously the money's a good part. Don't get me twisted. Obviously the money's a good part so you can continue doing what the fuck you love. But as long as you're right, and it's not going to. And you can't expect it to. No business, I mean, maybe some, but those are the fucking lucky ones. No business blows up overnight.
It doesn't. And when you're really passionate about something and you love what you do and it makes you happy, then you don't give it up.
Absolutely not.
Like there are days where
Absolutely
I'm like, damn,
not.
I didn't have, like, I'm not making shit.
One thing I see you are giving up.
I don't give up. Like, I strive every single day to do what I have to do and keep gaining clientele, and my work shows for it. Like, yes, I have been doing nails for a little less than a year, and when clients come to me, you're like guaranteed to be at my house for at least 2 hours at a nail appointment. But I do provide a manicure service that they don't do at nail salons. Like, when you go to a basic nail salon, you have bare nail beds.
Promote yourself, girl. Promote yourself.
They have bare nail beds. They take a standing band, buzz your nail off, put a tip on, buzz the tip, apply acrylic. They don't ever make sure that your cuticles are like fully removed or at least cleaned out to the point where your nails don't look crusty after it, or like 2 days after you left the nail salon, you're looking at your hands and you're wondering why your nails look crazy still. And it's not really your nails, because women are more inclined about self-appearance, and you're gonna look at your skin before you care about your nails, and you're wondering why your skin looks all crusty. It's because your cuticles were never removed. And when you come with me,
they were just pushed back.
Yeah, they were just pushed back.
Oh,
and when you have,
I know what you're talking about. See? They use that little fucking tool,
right?
And they push them shits, and then you think it's all gravy. You're like, oh yeah, they push my cuticles back. No, them shits is going to just slowly come right back there.
It's gonna regrow back down on like where your nail is, and you're gonna feel like you didn't get your money's worth. I have had clients come to me and they've been in my house for 5 hours.
5 hours?
5 hours. I'll do sculpted forms. I do a colored acrylic. I do encapsulation. The filing that it requires, the designs that I'm asked to do that most salons won't do because of the time that it takes to do. I do it. So, and these are the clients that come back because I take my time and I'm clean and I'm proper with my work, and I provide something that you honestly just can't get somewhere else.
Look how she said that. Look how she said that you honestly just can't get somewhere else.
I'm very proud of that. I understand that I take more time, but once again, less than a year. Imagine what I'm in 2 years. 5 years.
Word. That's what I try to instill into my viewers. Look, if something doesn't go right just when you start, give it time.
Right.
Give it time. Put in that 1,000 hours of work. Once you put in that 1,000 hours of work and you don't start seeing a return, maybe that's not something you should be doing. But you will if you give it the time. Nothing gets done without the hard work.
Not to mention, everything that I do, I'm self-taught. I didn't go to school for this. I haven't actually had a job on the books for about 2 years, other than working at a salon for a few months, where I originally got my trainee licensing through New York State, and which is why I do it at home now.
What they taught you there, you already knew.
But I wasn't taught shit.
Well, let's not blow them up. Let's not blow up their spot.
I'm not, but everything that I know, YouTube University, bro. Like, literally.
Listen, I got my degree already.
Yeah.
Pause.
So, like I said earlier in the podcast, there are so many resources available to us, and if you really want to do something, just put yourself out there and do it. Whether it's gonna make you a lot now or not, it's gonna make you a lot eventually if it's truly your passion. And I'm slowly but surely getting there, and in a short amount of time, I'm doing pretty good.
I think you're doing fantastic. If you guys want to check out,
good.
actually tag yourself, tag them, let them know where you are.
Nails by Nash, but
where? On IG?
So
I'm telling you, I ain't deleting shit. I ain't deleting. First of all, you have your own. The disrespect. Yeah, it's a little strong for you there, buddy. Oh. Every podcast. It happens every podcast. Oh, I'm telling you, somebody bangs the table and they knock my shit down. Every podcast. That's okay.
So,
Nails by Nash. Is it nails.by.nash?
So on Facebook, straight up, you can look me up, Nails by Nash. I'm also on Google, Nails by Nash.
Nash, that is. Nash.
Nash by, yeah.
Yeah,
Nails.
not Nash by Nails. Nails by Nash. On Facebook and Instagram.
You're going to delete this part.
No, I'm not.
So I'm actually on Google as Nails by Nash. You can see my services that I provide.
Time out. Oh yeah, you're on Google?
I told you you're gonna want to delete this. You're gonna delete some of this.
No, this is gold. You're on Google?
Yes, I am Google verified as a business.
Oh, fuck off. Why am I not on Google yet? I need to get on Google. Gwaggle.
Because I do work at home. I'm not a local nail salon where you can just pop in and walk in and like, hey, do you have availability? No. I require appointments only. And then through Square.
Oh, so you have to be Google certified for that?
No.
Or Google verified?
No.
It just makes it easier for people to find you.
Yes and no.
Boom. Oh.
No. It's not necessarily easier for people to find me.
Mm-hmm.
It makes it accessible for people who do not have social media to find me.
Well, I mean, okay.
When someone Googles nail salons near me, I also pop up.
Corner of the game. Lit. I
have to be productive in every area for me to gain the clientele that I want.
And that's you know what? I gotta take notes. Where the fuck is my notepad?
I have my pictures on Google. You can also, it has a direct link to my Square booking line.
We're gonna chat after this. I got some work to be doing. I got some work to be doing.
You can like book online with me. Instead of trying to call me or message me, you're like, what do you offer? How much? What time? Mm-hmm. Instead of, you can skip all the questions and just click the link. My name, my address, my phone number, my email is listed, my hours of operation are listed, my services are listed, the cost of the services, and the amount of time that it takes.
So that you know.
So when you book, you can skip all the, what time do you have available? Or
it's all right there.
What date? How much? What service? What do they cost? It's all there. Because more than half the time, if you message me, I'm not gonna get back to you right away because I am busy working. Mm-hmm. You know, like if you book, you can add a note when you book that I can read.
Well, I would hope so.
Right. So if you book, let's say you book an encapsulation nail service with me, but
whatever that is. Go on.
For instance, so encapsulation means like anything that's inside of the nail, glitter, hearts, flowers. Encapsulated. Duh. I've cut up money before. You can put marijuana. Whatever,
don't say that. Now I'm gonna edit that out. We didn't cut no money. What you talking about?
Fake money.
Oh, okay. I was confused for a second.
You didn't know you can go on Amazon and purchase fake $100 bills? You just gotta keep the Chinese.
Don't tell everybody that.
Wait, what up?
Now I'm definitely cutting shit out.
What do you think they use in music videos when they got the money gun.
Yeah, they're definitely not throwing out real hundreds.
No, seriously.
No, I believe you.
You can cut it up. Just keep the Chinese letters out of it. No, really.
Yeah. Well,
I can do it all.
I want you guys. Wait, one more question.
I don't even know what we're talking about no more. You cut me off. Oh my god.
Man, I do. You know what? I'm sorry. I have a problem with that. And you know what? I've even gotten some criticism from fans and from people like, yo, maybe you should make sure you let your guests talk and shit. And I got so much to say. I've been cutting everybody off.
We got so much to say though.
Proceed.
I forgot now.
I'm sorry. Listen, if y'all remember what she's talking about, just ask questions in the comments and she'll answer it. I fucked it up. But
anyway. We're going back to, I have Google and my online services. Okay, so we're back to how you can find me. Other than Google, I am on Instagram. And Instagram, I feel like it's my portfolio. It's where I post everything that I do, everything that I offer. I throw out deals, discounts, offers on a monthly basis. I have nail model services that I'm willing to provide for people that give me free range to freestyle. It starts from 40 to 70 depending on what you're willing to spend and how much I can do. That's how I can gauge what I can do.
And if you look at her page, it's really worth it. It's really worth it. I'll tag it. I'll put it in the description.
And it takes me time, and again, less than a year. And when you look at my Instagram page, Nails by Nash, you can see work that I've done that you probably couldn't get anywhere else. And if you do, they might charge you out the ass for it, or just tell you they don't have the time of day to do it because you go to local chop shops and they're worried about rushing your work.
She called them chop shops.
Chop shops. You go to most places, you have to sit and wait at least 30 minutes. As opposed to when you have a nail appointment, I'm up and ready for you right away.
Can you make appointments at chop shops?
Not that I know of.
I don't know. I don't get my nails done. If you
do, it's with like a certain person and they have to have an agreement. I'm not sure how it works.
Blah, blah, blah.
But most places that I've gone to, I mean, I used to go to fashion nails in the mall like religiously.
Out here locally.
Years ago. And there was a chick there. She worked at table 7. She was skinny and tall and pretty and young, and she was amazing at the nail designs that she was able to do. Like one time I wanted my hands on for Halloween and I got like neon green and orange on every other nail, and every single nail had a Frankenstein, eyeballs, blood, blood drips.
So she was just
haunted
skilled.
House, a pumpkin, everything. And the thing is, she didn't have to look at a picture to do it.
So this is out of her brain. So would you say you're on that level?
I don't know. Like I feel like I'm getting close. The more that I'm
I mean,
doing,
I've seen some of the things you did.
The more that I do intricate designs, the more that I'm able to just store it. I have this ability to just store information in my brain where, like, once I do it, I can do it again. Even like traveling, like my mom used to call me a human GPS. Once I go somewhere, I know how to get there. Even if it's from Florida to New York, I know how to get there. But she was just fucking talented. And I have my own visions and views.
Right.
Like, I'm more inclined to be creative when it comes to encapsulating nails, which is my main work. I love to work with color acrylic powders, in which I also make my own custom colors. And I am now branching out to selling them to like nail techs in other states and around the US that I want to learn how to do nails and want to work with colored acrylics, because it's really what's in now. It's not clear acrylic and going to the nail salon and getting gel polished. It's a lot more to that now. I have clients.
I didn't even know.
I have clients that come to me and send me a picture and, can you do this? Yes, I can do this, but that's colored acrylic. It's encapsulated. The glitter, all of that is inside the nail.
See, I didn't even know like nails had a phase.
And people need to understand that requires a lot more time. It is a double process. You have to go down with the color and then you have to go back and cap it with clear acrylic. And if you want stuff inside the nail, and then if you want designs on top of that, like it requires time. So when people come to me and they're there for like 4 hours, they understand that. And that's what I need the majority of people to understand. Like, I also understand now, not everybody has the time of day to sit there for 4 hours. So, like, you go somewhere else. But right. I guarantee you.
But they last, though.
But I guarantee you, when you come to me and you spend that time with me to to satisfy your needs to what you want,
you're gonna come back.
You're gonna come back.
You're gonna come back.
They do come back.
You actually starting to get some returning customers, aren't you?
Oh, plenty.
Oh, look at look at how you said that.
How
could you not feel like you're successful? Listen to what you just said.
I have been getting customers coming back to me from the very beginning, even when I kind of sucked. You know, like, okay, your nails lifted, but you know what? I'm not bitchy. I'm not gonna, like, I'm really, really cool and down to earth, and everyone who has ever been coming to me knows that. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and complain like, oh, I gotta fix that. Like, oh my god, and china. Sorry. But sorry, I had to.
I'm leaving it in.
I had to do it.
I'm leaving it in.
I'm not gonna sit here and complain because at the end of the day, you are a valued client that I want to keep coming back, and I will do. Like I would heed to your needs.
I'm gonna cut that out. Sure I gotta cut that out. I might have some. I gotta cut that out. No. That's fine. You're fine. So, I'm talking about the blatant disrespecting.
No, don't do that.
Oh, you leave it in?
Yes.
You sure?
We're gonna leave it in. But
okay.
But my goal is to provide something that you can't get somewhere else, and make sure that the client is satisfied at the end of the day, whether you were there 2 hours or 3 hours or whatever. You know, I don't complain about how long a design is gonna take. I don't complain about fixing a nail that was lifting. I don't complain about soaking off your acrylics that are just horribly done at some other nail salon. And
look at her promoting herself.
You know,
heavy.
I only do it for $10.
Heavy. Cheap as hell.
You know. All
right. So one last question for you, and then free reign. So you're working out of your house, right?
Yes.
And do you have plans to do bigger?
Yes.
So obviously, I don't want you to divulge any crucial information, but what you want to talk about, go ahead. Is there anything? What's in the works? Let the Java bee know first.
Well, I am
exclusive.
I am fully working on a business plan that I hope to, you know.
So like brick and mortar. So you're gonna have like your own studio.
It's what I want. I want my own business establishment, and I'm gonna get there. I know that I am.
Okay.
This has been my passion since I was young, and I finally got my foot in, and I'm not giving it up.
Don't let it go.
I am not.
Don't let it go.
Not
absolutely
one bit.
Not.
There are days where I feel discouraged, like, oh my god, this and that, but
you fight through it.
I fight.
How? Now we're getting to the gold. What gets you through the day? No, seriously. What gets you through? Even when you don't want to fucking... They need to hear this shit. Even when you don't want to do it.
What gets me through the day is my worth. My worth. What I'm able to offer and what I know I will be able to offer in a year from now, 2, 3, 4, 5 years from now.
Yo, that
my goal is to not just have a salon. My goal is to have someone running my salon, and I'm gonna be around educating other people.
Yo, that just hit. Your worth.
My worth.
That's what keeps you moving.
My worth. And
that's bananas.
I'm not gonna let one day of no clients make me feel like, oh my god, I can't do this ever. No. You know what I do on my free time? I practice. Practice on my fake hand. I practice on myself. I practice on friends. I am constantly finding ways to please my clients, gain clientele by offering discounts. You also get a complimentary cocktail beverage when you come to me with a service of $60 or over.
Coquito.
You know, White Claw. I have some wine.
Stella.
Apple vodka with pineapple juice cocktail, you know, something.
So what would you say to someone who was you right now at 11? Just starting, getting fresh out of the box, and they want to start doing nails. One piece of advice to that person.
If I was speaking to myself when I was 11, I would say that you're good, because I knew I was good. Like, I don't know, like I started striping and I'm like, oh, this is a stripe. But you know, striping leads to drawing characters on a nail.
So
you know, don't give up. If it's something that you like and you're happy doing it, and your friends are like, oh my god, you're so good, like, take the hype in, girl. Take that hype in, because the people that you think are nobody are the ones that are helping you create who you are. And they're the ones that are supporting you from the very beginning.
Stepping stones.
And, you know, stepping stones. You know, and
not in a bad way.
Just because you want to be this nail tech in Nail Pro magazine with these basic ass nails, like, and you think you can do better, but you're not there at all. Don't let that discourage you, because passion is what these big people see. You know, when someone
big wigs.
When people in the industry and have a magazine and they see how passionate and the drive that you have to do what you love to do, are the ones that notice you. And they might not tell you right away. They might be watching from afar
to see if you hold on to that passion.
To see if you really
You're
are
giving
that
me new news.
Right?
You're giving me new info.
Intellectual now, but no, seriously, like, you know, I can constantly tag like Young Nails because I use their products, or I can Valentino Beauty Pure. I have recently bought his products and I've been using them and I love them. They're great, and it's giving them recognition on Instagram, hashtagging, tagging, all that. None of them have liked my post, but one day they will. and
you're gonna keep pushing for
just
that.
Because they don't notice you right away doesn't mean that they're never gonna notice you if you don't stop trying, if you don't give up, if you don't just keep pushing yourself forward to be the best.
Right.
You know, stop trying to compare yourself to someone, because everyone has something of their own to offer. I know that my services are very unique and something that you can find somewhere else, and that is how I have been gaining my clientele, by what I offer, by my hospitality, by the way that I talk to them. I'm not rude. I'm actually very fucking friendly.
As you can tell.
Very sweet and kind. I don't, you know, even if something does upset me, like, I don't like lateness, but even when you're late and you have a reason why, like, I understand that. But I don't let any of that
prevent
stop my drive
going forward. Exactly.
Keeping on going, you know, keeping on, you know.
Well, you guys already know. Nails by Nash, get your nails done. You heard it here first on the Java Bean. I think that is all the time we got for you folks today. And we'll catch you guys in the next one.
On the flip side.